If you would like to play the beta and don't know how, go into Steam, right click on your RimWorld, go down to properties, and now go over to the betas tab, and now select the beta you would want to play. And that's it. Welcome all to RimWorld Beta 1.0 build 1960, I think it is. It's getting updated regular, so they'll be tweaking little bits here and there. What has changed? We've got Naked Brutality, Rich Explorer, Lost Tribe, which we had before, and Crash Landed. We're just going to do a normal Crash Landed. We'll just stick with Cassandra for now and do it on hard. We'll just stick with 30%. So we're going to pick somewhere with water and some caves. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. Got caves, large hills, river, 40 or 60 days. We don't ever have to worry about it freezing, so that's kind of good. So I've picked out 3 people to go here. There's quite a lot of new traits. I say new, I've never noticed them, so they might not be new. So we've got like the misogynists and misandrists, should I say. So they dislike women or dislike men. You get the quick sleeping trait. We've got brawler and ugly ones. We've got nudist. I can't quite remember if most of these were in the previous versions, but I never came across some of them. So we're going with ones with reasonable abilities. We don't have anyone that likes mining, but we'll maybe pick someone up later. Oh yeah, we do. We'll pick someone up there. We want to really go with someone who's got a reasonable amount of medical, so round about 8 above. And hopefully with plants, you want something around about 8. We haven't got that one here yet, but as he quite likes growing, we want to get it at 8. The reason we want to get the 8 is so you can grow the heal root, so you can make medical supplies out of the heal root plant, and you need a level 8 to plant that. We haven't got it here, but it should be fine. Well, I say it should be fine. Most of the time you get attacked and stuff, so you don't really get a chance to do anything. So, what is new in the beta? Right, first of all, we've got this thing called smooth surface. So whenever you built onto the side of a mountain, it always had a horrible surface that was classed as being not beautiful. Now you can smooth it so that it changes it into so that it looks like, say, sandstone blocks or something like that. So you don't have to build walls. You can actually mine into a mountain the size of the room you want, and then use the smooth surface, use it on the floors and the walls, and it'll smooth it off so it's all nice. The next thing is the wildlife tab. Whereas before you used to have to go around finding all the animals to hunt to click on, now you can either just click on tame or hunt, and it shows you all the animals that are in the zone, so you can just pick out whichever. So that's a very nice addition. For the power tab, we no longer get solar panels to start. I mean, some scenarios you never did anyway, but we do get a water mill, and you just need to place it near the edge of the water, in the water, and it will generate power. It takes quite a bit to build, but that's quite nice. The research tab, this has seen quite a lot of changes. So we've got tree sowing now. As before, you used to be able to plant trees anywhere you liked, right at the start. Now you actually have to research being able to plant the trees of this area. So you don't have the option of just putting a tree zone straight down. I'll show you. You no longer have any trees to choose from. You've got to do that research first. And what else do we have? So we've got all kinds of different gun turrets now. We've got like a sniper turret right at the end. There's the tube televisions and stuff over here. Analyzer, it still needs that plate steel stuff once you've built it for anything else. So that's kind of a bit of a pain, so I'd recommend when any traders come, try and pick up as much plate steel as you can. For starting off, I wouldn't recommend these gun turrets. I've been trying them out, and although they're okay, they only take about one or two grenades from the attacking people to blow up. I mean, they do help out a lot, but they do take quite a lot to build, so if you're running low on steel or components, it's probably not worth doing them. But if you've got plenty of that, then just stick a few down, and it'll help your little colonists out. We get like plate armour, and there's the flak armour as well, so if you want your little dudes to be better, that is great. I think we're going to go for Pemmican first, before once we've got set up. And where to get set up? Well, there's a nice little house already here, so I think that is where we'll start. So we've all crash landed now. So I like to pause the game straight away, and then decide who should get our guns. Well, she doesn't want to do anything. We want to give you the bolt action rifle. If we can find it. Pretty cool. It's the one. I wouldn't want. Kind of weird, it wouldn't let us do that. And you can have the revolver. Oh, we've got a lizard. Is it a lizard? Yeah, iguana. So yeah. Right, we've got a nice little structure to start here. So let's put a walnut door on it, and we will get some beds straight in there. We'll change these later on. We'll get a research table. I think we will. Oh, that's not great caves. I was hoping for some bigger caves, really, but oh well. Well, I think we'll eventually move down here, and then we can kind of hollow this bit out a bit. And then there's only like one way in, so if we get round to doing gun turrets, we could put them there. So I think we'll put our watermill over this side a bit, so we're not going to be able to grow anything on this part anyway. So we also need a zone for all of our crap first. We'll put the dumping zone somewhere out the way because it's quite unsightly, so we'll put that there. Double click on those, get those. Oh yeah, get all this stuff and put it away. Oops. And we probably, where's our logs? There they are. Alright, so let's get these all started. Let's have a look at the work thing first. I usually just leave this to start with, and we'll change this a little bit later on. But someone was a night owl, I believe. So a quick sleep there. Oh, we didn't have one. That's fine. But if you had a night owl, you'd just take the sleep off, which is probably best to do this anyway. And then I wouldn't give them work to do too early, because you do want them to sleep. But then we'll just make them work all afternoon. Definitely need to give them some recreation. And now they've changed recreation. You can't just have the poles anymore. You've got to have other ones as well. So you need to put like a billiards table down and a poker table down. The more there is, the less chance they've got to get moody with you. And if they do one recreation over and over and over, it diminishes the enjoyment from it. So they'll just get mega grumpy after a while. So I think we'll get a roof on. Don't want to do it too far because that's probably going to drop down. Right, we'll get... we need a spot to put our water mill. And later on in the research, you get your underwater waterproof conduit. But, so if we put it there, we need to wait for that research to be able to drag a power cable over. Which mightn't be a bad thing, but I think we'll just mine this bit out here and stick it there. I think that might be enough. And we should probably cut down a few trees. And also start some growing. So we'll have a couple of 5x5 plots. And I think they just automatically plant potatoes. I think we're going to have one of them rice. Well, we'll get you mining because you enjoy it, and it looked like you were just having a snooze. Ooh. Well, they're all good at watering, but wardening, should I say. But that's not good. Right, we've got a research bench going, so let's start getting this pemmican done. I usually do like to use nutri paste for them all at the start. Someone's puking up already. Let's stick them a little torch in. And they're all the way to mine. Can we... animals... that's already as good as they're going to be. We should maybe start off with doing this. So click on area 1, and then we're going to invert it so it's everywhere. And then we're going to go to zone areas, and then we're going to click on this, and no, we don't want it to all. Or do we? We don't want it eating our food, so it's probably best we do that. But then it might be sleeping outside. So let's just give it a sleeping spot. Oh, it's keeping there already. Let's just build a copy and just stick it there. Don't know how much managed to get in there, but whatever. So power. Oh. Could just put it there. Okay, so we can get that down there. Don't want you getting those ones. Do want you to get the steel one. Be quite a nice spot. I mean, we could even get in here because they can only attack from the bottom there, so we could put a just massive big wall down there. Or one across here. See, we've already got another little base there. So once they've got all these planted and stuff, I think we should be getting okay. They both like to hunt, but no one's doing the research yet. So they're all busy doing other things. Well, they like to plant, cut and plant, so let's get them doing all that stuff. Not mining, because there's not mining. I'll put research on there as well, just to try and get it going. Did I not? No. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't like shooting, so we should probably equip the knife instead then. So that's Nicole. Excuse me. So we won't have you hunting then. Pill mode? What for? Hungry, dull barrack. Yeah, it's all fine. Wandering idly? Well, I think we'll get our watermill built, just so it's already up and running, and to give them something to do. And I think we'll start mining into this place. Let's go straight down. Let's start putting bedrooms over here maybe. Oh, someone's researching. Nice. Right. Actually, once we get this built, I think the first thing we're going to put in is probably, if we run out of space, we have already. No, I think we need to, just for now, build another stockpile zone. Just so our stuff isn't going to be left outside. Oh, put a door on. There we go. Okay, who is our best social? So 10 there, 8 there, 17 there, right. So Remy the gun dealer. What can we buy? We can get components for like really expensive. There's 4 medicine. I think we'll take those. I don't think we'll bother with a bell. They don't really have that much. 2 components. 5 package mails. Now we'll just have that. Remy, can you pick those up? Thank you very much. So we've still got plenty of steel to get. I think we might dig into here as well. just to start our first room. And we'll make this, we should make it a fridge, maybe. Or we could change this into a fridge once it's once our thingy's up and running. Okay, they're leaving. So we probably want this to be, yeah, that's fine. Probably going to change this into a fridge and our cooking spot, so we don't need to lay any cable or anything. We can just go straight in. So in fact, we're going to get you to stop doing that for now. Ah, crap. Just go and do that other one. That's it. Kind of want you to do that side. So we can get our stove up and running. I forgot to take a quick look about to see if there was anything else we could pick up. Some berries and stuff there. We could have them harvest those. Oh, stay up there. Like that. Just so they're not idly doing nothing. Oh, cool, we've got loads of steel on this one. There's usually some extra survival meals somewhere, I think. Doesn't look like we've hit on very lucky for those. But that's fine. Just taking a peek around the place to see where the all the geothermal vents are. We've got a water pump, we can get rid of this later on, so we can have this as a nice big zone for living in. So we could even smooth that a little bit and make it look prettier. Same as these. Just to give them something to do. Oh man. Oh. Time to kill it. You killed it yet? Are they just gonna look at it? No. You go to sleep then. I don't think anyone's going to build this mill. Doesn't really matter because we don't have anything to power just yet. Could. Get an electric stove going though. Kind of want it in there, so I might just wait a little bit. There's two people that can craft, so that's, I believe it's classed as crafting that, not mining or anything. Because you have to craft stones, so it should be fine. Just show you what this looks like once you've done it. See, there we go. Beautiful. Get one beauty off it rather than it being -2. So that kind of helps out a lot. It's quite a nice addition, that one. So hopefully we can get pemmican done before we get attacked and start making loads of that. So kind of want to try it rather than doing the nutri paste. Can we get you to? No. Cannot craft. How about you? Just this one in the corner so we can put our workbench down. Because most of the time you can't get to them if you do this. Not that it matters because they can do it from outside. So I think we'll also section. So I like to make fridges around about 25 squares, 20 to 25. So I think that's pretty much keeps the these running decently without wrecking anything else. So 6 for 624. So we'll do that for now. I'm going to put a door in. And again, with the fridges, you want to store your meals in one, and you want to have your raw meat in a different one. But as we'll just be making everything straight away from our meat, we might as well just make this one for our meals. Pemmican doesn't really need to go in the fridge, so we'll have our potatoes and rice go in there. As always, you want the red on the outside and the blue going inside. So that makes it cold. And, excuse me, when you first do these, they're like, I can't know what the temperature is, but it's quite high, so you need to lower it as soon as they've built it. Well, you don't need to, but... Right, this one... Well, we've still got to wait for the finished research on that. And we can start mining again. I kind of want to make our first room. I'll make 4 before. I don't want to make them too big just yet because it takes quite a while to do anything. So it looks like our crops are getting done. I think we might put a couple more zones down. Make them bigger, but I think we'll just stick with these. There we go. Give them something to do. Okay, so fridge is up. So it's at 21 degrees. We don't want it at 21 degrees. We want it probably at 0 degrees. I think that's probably enough, like 1 or 2, just to keep the potatoes and rice cold enough for about a year. I think that's close enough. Something there. I think we might make, well, since I've kind of messed that up, I think we'll make it a double wall. I'm going to put a bit of wood there or something. And we're getting attacked. Okay. Just the one. Quite far away at the moment, so let's just leave it. Chilling out. What's he got? Oh, he's got a pistol. Nasty. Who's got our bolt action rifle? I think we'll get you In there. Oh no, we'll get you up there. Waiting for him. Don't think he's going to come. Just going to prepare for a little bit. Okay, here he comes. Get you down there. Okay, he's coming up that way. Well, let's nip behind that wall. Who doesn't like fighting? You, so you can just get back and all. You can get your butt up here. Well, shit, a shot. Ooh, you almost hit me, man. Oh. Right. I'm gonna sneak around the back. Oh yeah. You dead? Oh no, he's not dead. Strip him. Actually, we should see if we should capture him first. 66. Eccentric. Frenchie prefers to live in eccentricism. He will be put in a poor mood if he has a bedroom that is too impressive. He also dislikes fancy food, prefers to eat raw, and raw food won't bother him. Well, he's a chemical fascination. Doesn't like to clean. And he can't care for people. Got social, intellectual, cooking, construction. We don't really have anywhere we can put him. We could put him in the freezer for now, I suppose. We could switch that off. And furniture, sleeping spot, and we'll make that a prisoner. And then we can capture. Should maybe put a light in there as well, I suppose. Really need to get down here faster, I think. So let's have a wall and a door. And we could, oh, we need to get rid of all that stuff. We could just smooth this out so that whoever gets this bedroom first. Oh, I need to go to the prisoner and whatever. Anybody going to do research? Doesn't look like it. We need a butchering spot as well. So we build a little wall here, put a door there, and we can have a butcher spot. Oh, no, we can't have a butcher spot there. So a butcher spot there. There we go. And then we'll just put butcher creature forever. Oh crap. I need to put another door on now. Because it'll be classed as being outside then. And you get like a penalty. Reduction penalty. So they make things slower. Let's get this all enclosed. Yeah, I know I'm low on food. If they finish the research. I suppose I could. I should probably stop all this until. Until we get going. What's this one? Oh, we've got someone. Nice. Right. Frenchie needs a bed. Frenchie can have a sleeping spot on the floor. Neither lizard. And Frenchie, what can you do? You cook. Won't have you handling. Warden's pretty good. I want you to have you hauling. Ooh, and research. I won't have you planting and cutting. You construct, cook, warden, and research. So should be researching so we can get that permit in. Yeah, all sorted out. And also, we need to copy that and paste it there. That's quite a new addition. This is all bandaged up. He's got a bad back. So I think we'll call it there for this first one. We've got our first new member in, sleeping on the floor after attacking us. He was sleeping in there, but he's okay now. So I think we'll get rid of that. Yep. And leave it as our thing. We've got our butcher spot up. We need to quickly put a light in before I forget. And we're starting our bedrooms. So they can all have individual ones soon, and then we're going to be leaving this for something else. Ooh. So we've got a thermal vent there, so we can maybe put some building stones up here. So let's call it there, and I will see you in the next one.